Good morning. You are free to open. If you want to speak something, you can open your mic and speak. Semsa, do you want to say something?
छैन सर।
Okay. Do not raise your hand if you do not have to say anything. Okay. Good morning, all of you. Good morning. Just one more minute. Let's wait and we will start. In the previous day, if you had missed the classes, we discussed about the mock test paper of this week and the answers there. And we also did one reading comprehension exercise for vocabulary, and for that we tried to understand the meaning in context, and we understood the way meanings are made, synonyms, antonyms are made, and some of the doubts regarding grammar topics will be again discussed today, because some of you have shared the confusions that you have in different types of topics which can really trick you. Okay, so let me share you the screen here. These are the syllabus which we need to cover and we have covered so far.
Sir, we finished these all topics.
Yes,
Sir, if you don't mind, can you tell me about the numbers?
sure. Okay, let me quickly brief on these topics which generally are important to develop our basic language skill at this level. And articles, of course, is the determiner. Article, there are three articles: a, o, n, and the. Okay, o and n are general articles, whereas the is definite article. O and n are used in singular noun, or when we are referring to the general concept of uh, noun that represent the singularity of it, whereas the is used for definite one. If I say the book, I must be clear that the listener is known about the book, whereas if I say a book in general, I'm talking about any book from the vast, let's say, world of books. So now, causative verbs are those verbs that cause you to do something, another person coming to cause you to do something. Like, I have my laptop repaired, so somebody caused my laptop to be repaired, so I used it. I make my brother clean my room. I get my sister to help me, etc. Choice of word means there are different types of words, different ways conjunctions, connectives, prepositions, parts of speech are used, and as per the right choice in the right blank space, these words are used. I have included most of the questions in the test in the past, and from there you have understood. Connectives are the connecting words, conjunctions, and relative clause, they all come under it, and they are magical words in writing as well as speaking. Just now in the previous sentence I said as well as is also connective word. It is very much necessary to know connecting words, because we need to connect words and phrases and sentences and clauses to make our meaning clear and to communicate effectively. Conditional sentences are equally important because our life is full of conditions and we have to express them. Either they are real conditionals for present and future or unreal conditionals for past. They are very much important for us. And there are certain structures like in the zero conditional or universal truth related facts. If we hit ice, it melts kind of situation. We use simple present followed by simple present, whereas we talk about future probability by using simple present tense followed by simple future tense. Like if I work very hard, I will secure my spot in one of the best colleges in the town, like that. And prepositions, I told you time and often. I have been telling time and often. Some rules are very, very much difficult to understand in prepositions. So better to go with the context. Better to go and check out the real-time use of prepositions in different types of texts, and then from there you make note down some collocations, prepositional phrases, and how they are used in the sentence. Reported speech, I reminded you of 5 changes that we have to make in reported speech. First one is reporting verb as per the type of the sentence, connecting word as per the type of the sentence, pronoun change as per the subject, first person as per the subject, second person as per the object, and third person no change. Tense change is per the situation, simple present tense into simple past tense, whereas simple past tense into past perfect tense, and past perfect tense into past perfect continuous tense. So we convert tense in this way. For will, shall, could, will, shall, we convert into would and should. A quick understanding of reported speech is very tricky, so we have to go and understand from the deeper level. Subject verb agreement means how the singular and plural verb works with singular and plural noun in the sentence to make match of the agreement. So this is also one of the tricky topic in the difficult examination, but more you practice, better you can understand. Question tags are confirmational questions just at the end of the statement, and these question tags also have certain rules like a negative statement positive tag, positive statement negative tag, and certain rules are there which can trigger us for indefinite pronoun. So that's how we can understand question tag. And then tense I guess is very tricky for all of you. Some of you have even shared the concern related to the confusion in tense, but always you have to see the meaning in context. Without seeing meaning in context, we cannot decide which tense is this. But splitting the type of tense like present, past, future into 4 subtypes: simple present, present perfect, present continuous, and present perfect continuous. Looking them their example sentences and seeing their use can definitely help you. And regarding the number, don't get confused looking at the topic. The number actually is talking about singular and plural mostly, because in subject verb agreement also number matters, whether I am talking about one or I am talking about more, or I am talking about uncountable kind of situation. So in that case, what to do? So it talks about nouns, pronouns, determiners, verbs, whether we are referring to one noun or 2 nouns. Like everybody is indefinite pronoun, but it takes singular. It is considered as singular subject. They is considered as plural subject. But I is amazing. I always takes the form of am in present tense, was in past tense, but in conditional I takes were if I were the prime minister of the country. So these kind of numbers are slightly confusing for numerous exceptional cases. So this topic directly or indirectly we have been practicing. So transformation is the conversion of sentence from positive to negative, negative to positive, to interrogative and different WH questions. And then use of pronoun, how pronoun are used as per the subject and is per the noun that is used before, and of course active and passive voice. Apart from this, idioms, phrasal verbs, vocabulary, etc. are also very important and general kind of questions which are asked in competitive examinations. And I hope all of you are clearly aware of the syllabus, because without knowing syllabus we get lost on the way and we cannot even reach the destination. So to be able to reach the destination, we must know the destination. Syllabus is the destination. Thank you so much. I have just briefly shared you what syllabus we have covered so far. Udit Kafle is seriously concerned about the other students. I am extremely sorry, Udit Kafle. They will have recordings and they can go through the recordings also. You know, our online school is not very weak that lesson is done and then people will be unaware of it. They can catch up later on from the recorded video. So, Udit, I hope you don't need to be worried about it later on. Okay. Okay. Inversion means transverse or transforming of the sentence from negative to positive. अब इन्भर्जन मिन्स अब जस्तो यहाँनिर कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दा order or relationship of the sentences, grammatical constructions where expressions are switched होइन त्यो खालकोलाई चाहिँ इन्भर्जन भन्छ सब्जेक्ट भर्ब इन्भर्जन इन इङ्ग्लिस अनि डाइरेक्सन इन्भर्जन इन इङ्ग्लिस सो द्याट्स हाउ इट आर युज अब इन्भर्जन भन्ने छुट्टै टपिक त हामीसँग छैन तर अब सी सिङ्स भनेर मैले पोजिटिभ स्टेटमेन्ट गरेँ भने डज सी सिङ भनेर डज अगाडि आउँछ होइन अनि त्यसपछि दे आर वर्किङमा आर दे वर्किङ हुन्छ इन्टरोगेटिभमा सो दे आर वर्किङको आर अगाडि आउँछ क्वेसन सोध्दै गर्दा द्याट प्रोसेस इज कल्ड इन्भर्जन है ट्रान्सफर्मेसन र इन्भर्जन दे आर सम हाउ सिमिलर okay. So Aryan Shrestha wants to know about the difference between OF of and OFF of. OF is the preposition that indicates relationship between other words, okay, such as belongings. Because this book is of my friend, भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यसले चाहिँ relationship between this book and my friend लाई जनायो भने OFF भनेको चाहिँ खास preposition भन्दा पनि यो adverb हो जसको अर्थ हुन्छ separation or disconnection. I am off to the पार्टी भन्दाखेरि म पार्टीबाट बाहिर गएँ अथवा पार्टीतिर गएँ भन्ने अर्थ लाग्छ है द सम अफ द कमिटी मेम्बर्स आर अफ टु द डिस्कसन ओएफएफ भन्दाखेरि उनीहरू चाहिँ डिस्कसनमा भाग लिइरहेका थिए तर त्यहाँबाट बाहिर गए भन्ने अर्थ लाग्छ सो अफ generally is preposition off also can be preposition in some of the collocations but independently it is adverb. आशिक कलवार wants to know the meaning. मिनिङको लागि त तपाईहरु डिक्सनरी युज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ मसँग सोधिरहनु जरुरी छ जस्तो लाग्दैन तैपनि आई विल हेल्प यु ओके vociferous भन्ने एउटा एडजेक्टिभ हो यो भनेको आउट स्पोकन आफूले आफूलाई चाहिँ राम्रोसँग एक्सप्रेस गर्न सक्ने ओके आउट स्पोकन मिन्स लाइक क्यारेक्टराइज्ड बाइ द क्वालिटी अफ बीइङ एबल टु एक्सप्रेस oneself फ्रीली ओके त्यस्तोलाई चाहिँ हामी vociferous भन्छौँ यदि हजुर आउट स्पोकन हुनुहुन्छ आफूले आफूलाई शेयर गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ आफ्नो बारेमा अरूलाई भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ भने यु आर vociferous. Okay, naming words are noun, name of the people, name of the object, name of the different kind of modifiers and objects can be here. Singular noun, plural noun, common noun, etc. are the very common nouns here. For proper noun, we always use first letter capital. For common noun, we do not use first letter capital. Rather, we use first letter is small. Like a boy is B cap is small. But if I say Dipendra, D is always capital. So this is how these topics are categorized in noun. All right, so without doing any delay, I would like to take the test first because today's test has 15 questions and some of the questions are quite easy, whereas some are tricky. I want you to take very good amount of time and then decide the answer and keep the ambition of getting 15 out of 15 here. So no score less than 15 will be celebrated by the teacher, of course, because teacher wants all the students to do their best and the satisfaction for teacher is a student success. So I kindly request you to go to the link and submit the form. And in the meantime, please do not talk anything unnecessary in the chat box or I am going to remove you from the class. Okay, your time now. Okay, I hope the link is working. If it is not working, let me know, and I request you to submit it. Some of the students are not present in the class today. Yesterday, the number was more than 200, whereas today the number is 157. Maybe they are having some internet issues or connection errors or electricity issue, because our country is not so rich in such developments, and issues cannot be solved overnight. But whenever we are getting opportunity, we just have to grab it. Take this and submit it. All right. So if you have already submitted, my kind request to you is to slightly do some quick revisions on other topics till the time I wait for others. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Roshan.
Could you send me the link again, sir? I could not get it.
Okay, sure, Roshan. Very nice of you. If you remind me, I feel great to share with you. Can you see in the chat box, Roshan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, these are the kind of questions that will be asked in uh, CTEVT level entrance examination. These are the types of questions that will be asked even after plus two. Okay, even after plus two also, when you go for competitive examinations, and in grade 11 and 12 when you go for English language classes, these are the types of questions in grammar which will be asked to you. Maybe they will be modified in slightly different kind of pattern or format, but these are the basic criterias or ways that you will be evaluated. So this is how we need to practice. I'm getting 13 out of 15. I can see Kamala Bhatta with 14 out of 15. Kamala, which means which question was wrong? Would you please let me know which question became wrong, Kamala? Only one was your mistake. Number 6. Okay, in number 6, the question is, oh, he told me that he tutored in Spain the previous year. All right, so this is reported speech as well as tense. In the meantime, when others are giving their examination, I would like to quickly revise the tense structures here. Simple present tense is generally used to describe the habituated action and universal truths. For example, Prerana studies in Joli school, the sun rises in the east. They are habituated action or universal truth, repeated action. So it goes with subject plus V1 or V5 plus object. And this is present tense. Whereas in continuous tense, we describe the action that is happening now or temporary action that is going on right now. Like Pritija is writing a letter. When we convert it into interrogative sentence, that is Pritija writing a letter? So in present perfect tense, it describes past action with present relevance, something which is relevant to the present time. Subject plus has a plus V3 plus object is the structure, whereas the example is Prasant has written a letter. So the relevance is in the present, action is done in the past. I have visited Mustang twice. In this kind of situations also, we can use present perfect tense, even though the visit was done in the past. Similarly, present perfect continuous describes action that started in past and continue to the present. It is not completed yet. I have been writing a letter for 3 hours. For 3 hours suggests that the time duration of writing is little lengthier. That's why we use have been writing. And whatever the rule I explained in present tense, for past and future also, same thing is discussed. Sorry, same thing is followed. So I kindly request you to be very much careful about these. They are not very easy that we think, but after continuous practicing, it becomes very easy for us. Okay. Okay, Ayush. Ayush also has done question number. Okay, done. Thank you. Thank you so much. जसको भइसकेको छ एकैछिनको लागि हामी अब छलफल गरौँ न त के छ हजुरहरूको अरु सोध्नुपर्ने कुरा केही छ? Anyone can open their mic and ask me the question if they have any. Let's have some conversation instead of only me all the time talking here. I would love to take
Excuse
your
me, sir.
participation. Yes, yes, Arushi.
I think 6 numbers of answer was wrong. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the reminder. Let me check it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, in 6 number, the question is he told me that he did in Spain the previous year. He said that he, oh yes, had been working is the right answer, but the right answer
Yes,
that
sir.
I
Had been
selected.
working, sir.
Yes, yes.
Has
Okay,
been.
I will do this correction and then system will show the right answer to us.
सर
Okay,
तब
very good.
आफै ठिक भइहाल्छ त्यसमा लगाएको
Yes, yes. हजुरहरूलाई देखाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ एउटा रङ भनेर गइसक्यो के अरे तर यहाँनिर मेरो रेकर्डमा चाहिँ 1 पोइन्ट थपिएरै आउँछ ओके आइएम सो सरी फर द्याट मैले त्यो हतारमा भन्दा पनि हतार त गरेको थिइनँ तर आई माइसेल्फ गट कन्फ्युज्ड टु मेक यु कन्फ्युज्ड आई पुट दोज अप्सन्स एन्ड देन ओके थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर रिमाइन्डिङ मी ह्याड बिन वर्किङको सबैको राइट देखायो है त थ्याङ्क यू All right, so that is good. Thank you, Arushi, for reminding me. This happens time and often, like when we set up the question, we have to spend like so much time and carefully set the options in such a way that you think about it and you choose the correct option. And while choosing the correct option, you rethink about whether it is the correct option or not. And thinking is the best way of learning. Without thinking, no one can learn, isn't it? And after thinking, we are not very much satisfied. Questioning is the way. Okay, do not hesitate to question in that case. Okay, that's great. All right, so some of the students might be still submitting their work. I don't want to wait for them. I would like to revise quickly on some of the very genuine kind of things that will help you in overall understanding of some of the concept in grammar. Okay, Roshan, I have shared the link again. First of all, transformation of sentence. So in transformation of sentence, most of the students are slightly confused because the use of main verb and auxiliary verb is not clearly in their concept. So conceptual understanding matters a lot to be able to recognize the main verb and auxiliary verb. Even the native speakers do not pay serious attention into the construction of the sentence because they unconsciously go and use the sentence in their everyday life. जस्तो इक्जाम्पलको लागि हामी नेपाली बोलिरहेकै हुन्छौँ तर नेपालीकै व्याकरण पढ्दा पनि कति गाह्रो हुन्छ नि हो कि हैन डोन्ट यु फिल भेरी डिफिकल्ट टु रिड नेपाली व्याकरण यस जसरी नेपाली व्याकरण पढ्ने बेलामा नेपाली भाषा जानेर मात्र हुँदैन नियमहरू राम्रोसँग बुझ्नुपर्छ र एक एक शब्दलाई केलाएर हेर्नुपर्छ इङ्ग्लिश ग्रामरमा पनि त्यही हो फ्याट्टफुट्ट इङ्ग्लिश बोल्न जान्ने बित्तिकै यु हेभ टु फिल लाइक ओके इट इज द प्रोसेस एन्ड यु अलवेज हेभ टु बिलिभ इन युर सेल्फ एन्ड ट्राई टु सी each and every word individually to be able to identify the rules used there. For example, in this sentence, he will sing a song and he sings a song. We see auxiliary verb missing in one of the sentences in second sentence. Okay, in the first sentence he will sing a song. Will is the auxiliary verb, which is also helping the main verb sing. Will also can be understood as modal verb because it suggests the prediction of the future. Asik, I don't like this. Okay, Asik, this kind of side talking in online class will not be entertained. Okay, please, because I am talking about the serious thing in grammar, and you are not listening to me. Instead, you are asking kati aayo timro kind of things to your friend. You are not responsible for your own education. जबसम्म आफू चाहिँ जिम्मेवार हुनुहुन्न अनि अरूले जति सहयोग गरे पनि अर्थ हुँदैन. So please be aware of it. Just like Pankaj has said, he sings a song. यसमा चाहिँ एक्जिलरी भर्ब छैन, तर यसलाई हामीले नेगेटिभमा लानु पर्यो भने हामी सबैलाई एन्सर लगभग आउँछ होला. तर के हेर्नुपर्छ सबभन्दा पहिला भन्दा एक्जिलरी भर्ब छ कि छैन भनेर हेर्नुपर्छ. र छैन भने whether it is V1 or V2 or V5 यो तीनटा मात्र पोसिबल केस हुन्छ. किन भन्दा V3 को केसमा has have had आइहाल्छ, V4 को केसमा is am are was were आइ नै हाल्छ. त्यसैले V1 V2 र V5 मध्ये कुन हो भनेर थाहा पाउनु पर्छ. इट इज V5. सो V5 भएपछि हामीले कुन चाहिँ एक्जिलरी भर्बलाई ल्याउने त भन्ने कुरा इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुन्छ. द्याट इज डज. डजलाई हामीले ल्याउँछौँ र he doesn't sing a song भन्छौँ. सो यो कुरा मैले क्विकली रिभाइज गरिदिएको. Some of you still make still make mistake in this type of situations, which I go through your answer time and often. That's why I decided to talk about it. अनि एफर्मेटिभ इम्पेरेटिभ सेन्टेन्सलाई नेगेटिभमा लाने कुरामा पनि कोही कोहीलाई कन्फ्युजन भएको हुनाले मैले यो देखाउन खोजिरहेको छु. जस्तो यहाँनिर हेर्नुहोस् त, शट द डोर भन्दाखेरि हामीले डु नट शट द डोर भन्छौँ. शट हो नि त मेन भर्ब त, त्यही भएर मेन भर्बलाई नै हामीले आधार मानेर यसमा एक्जिलरी भर्ब डोन्टको युज गर्ने हो. तर इन केस अफ लेट, लाइक लेट हिम सिङ अ सङ, सो सिङ हो नि त मेन भर्ब त, त्यही भएर लेट हिम नट सिङ अ सङ. यसमा चाहिँ लेट हिम डोन्ट सिङ अ सङ अर लेट हिम डजन्ट सिङ अ सङ भन्नु परेन. किन भन्दा लेट इट सेल्फ इज अ पावरफुल भर्ब. यसलाई पजिटिभ भर्ब पनि भनिन्छ, यसलाई इम्पेरेटिभ भर्ब पनि भनिन्छ, यसलाई पर्मिसन भर्ब पनि भनिन्छ. लेट मी सिङ अ सङ, लेट हिम सिङ अ सङ एउटा आस्किङ फर पर्मिसनको रूपमा पनि लिइन्छ. त्यो कुरा चाहिँ हेर्नुपर्छ है. अनि दिस चेन्जेस आर अल्सो समटाइम्स इग्नोर्ड बाई द स्टुडेन्ट्स. सम इन्टु एनी, अलरेडी इन्टु येट, टु इन्टु आइदर. जस्तो ही डजन्ट लाइक मिट आइदर भन्दाखेरि यसको चाहिँ पोजिटिभ स्टेटमेन्ट ही लाइक्स मिट टु हुन्छ. र त्यो टुलाई आइदरमा लान बिर्सिएर अनि त्यसपछि ही लाइक्स मिट टुलाई चाहिँ जेनरली ही डजन्ट लाइक मिट टु भनेर लेखिएको पनि पाइन्छ. सो बी अवेर अफ दिज माइनर इरर्स. ओके, सो now look at this one. Some rules to notice. Affirmative, only a good administrator can control the situation. यसको नेगेटिभ के हुन्छ होला? Can you write in the chat box, everyone? Please make yourself super active and make your fingers active. यसको एन्सर टाइप गर्नुहोस् त च्याट बक्समा. वाट इज द नेगेटिभ अफ ओन्ली अ गुड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर क्यान कन्ट्रोल द सिचुएसन. त्यसपछि म टेस्टको एन्सरहरू डिस्कस गर्छु. हस्, okay, Nitish has given the answer. All right, only a bad administrator. Okay, okay, very good, very good. I want others also to participate in sharing the answer in the chat box. Only 4-5 answers are received so far. I know others are still typing and I'm waiting for their answer to appear in my screen here. Okay, do not hesitate to write the answer. Good, good, good. Okay. ल ठिक छ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर यर एन्सर द राइट एन्सर इज नन बट अ गुड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर क्यान कन्ट्रोल द सिचुएसन कतिजनाले चाहिँ राइट एन्सर दिइ नै सक्नु भएको छ थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर यर एक्टिभ पार्टिसिपेसन अनि यस्तो खालको कन्फ्युजिङ सिचुएसनलाई हामीले बेलैमा रिभाइज गरिएन भने 81 एक्जाममा देखेर हैन भगवानले वरदान दिने होइन जादु हुने होइन त्यही भएर the more we practice, the more we study, the more type of questions we find before the examination, the better we can perform in the examination. एक्जाममा राम्रो पर्फर्म गर्नको लागि पहिलेदेखि यस्ता कुराहरू खोजेर अनि हामीले गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है त सो अब यहाँनिर मैले हजुरहरूको एउटा सानो एउटा रिभ्यू लिन चाहे ओके जस्ट अ मिनट ओके you can see the polls option in activities मा जानुस् त एक्टिभिटीज मा गएर त्यहाँ पोल्स भन्ने अप्सनमा मैले एउटा क्वेशन सोधे डु यु युज स्मार्टफोन अर ल्यापटप अर कम्प्युटर अथवा ल्यापटपबाट आइरहनु भएको छ भने कम्प्युटर ल्यापटपमा क्लिक गर्नु होला स्मार्टफोनबाट आइरहनु भएको छ भने स्मार्टफोनमा क्लिक गर्नु होला प्लिज यो किन मैले जान्न चाहेको भन्दा मैले कतिपय एक्टिभिटीजहरु यहाँ गराउन खोज्दाखेरि कतिपयको डिभाइसले साथ नदिइरहेको पनि सिचुएसन मैले देखिरहेको हुन्छु कतिपयले चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म टेस्ट नै नदिनु भएको पनि मैले भेटाएँ किन भन्दा खुलेन भनेर भन्नुभयो अब किन खुलेन त भन्दा सायद उहाँको अलिकति टेक्निकल नलेज कम भएको हो कि प्र्याक्टिस नपुग्या हो कि हैन लिंकलाई कपी गरेर अथवा लिंकलाई क्लिक गरेर अनि त्यसपछि त्यो फर्म खोल्न पनि नसक्ने अवस्था भएको हो कि अनि कहिलेकाहीँ लिंकलाई क्लिक गर्दाखेरि अनि डिफल्ट ब्राउजरमा नगएर अरु खालको थर्ड पार्टी ब्राउजरहरुमा गइरहेको हुन्छ अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ जीमेल लगइन नभइरहेको हुन्छ त्यही जीमेल लगइन नभएको हुनाले हजुरहरुले पार्टिसिपेसन गर्न पाउनुहुन्न है त्यो सिचुएसनमा के गर्नुपर्छ कपी गरेर आफ्नो गुगल क्रोममा लगेर गर्नुपर्छ किन भन्दा एभ्री डिभाइस एन्ड्रोइड फोन is already built up with Google account which is necessary for Play Store and all. त्यही Google account ले चाहिँ फर्म पनि सबमिट गर्न सकिन्छ के रे त्यही भएर कसरी युज गर्ने भन्ने कुरा एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुन्छ है त्यही भएर जो छुटिरहनु भएको छ नि टेस्टमा फेरि जनरली इन माई क्लास इफ यु क्यान नट पार्टिसिपेट इन द टेस्ट इट इज नट मच फन किन भन्दा when we are practicing for the examination test is so important when we are learning for life reflection is so important reflection भनेको मैले पढेको गर्छु तर पढेको कुरालाई रिफ्लेक्ट गर्दिन यसो सोचेर रिभाइज गर्दिन भने त्यसको कुनै अर्थ हुँदैन है आदित्य ग्रामर स्ट्रङ बनाउनको लागि देयर आर सो मेनी वेज बट द बेस्ट वे इज टु रीड एन्ड नोटिस हाउ ग्रामेटिकल थिंग्स आर युज्ड 79 votes are received, 56 in smartphone, 23 in laptop. Can everyone vote it? अरूले पनि vote गर्नु होला please. Activities मा जानुस्, polls मा जानुस्. All right. ल इंग्लिश ग्रामरलाई कसरी इम्प्रुभ गर्ने भन्ने क्वेशन बडो गजबको क्वेशन छ. सबभन्दा पहिला हामीले इम्प्रुभ गर्नको लागि आफू कहाँ छु भन्ने कुरा थाहा पाउनु पर्छ. ओके आफू कहाँ छु भन्ने कुरा थाहा नपाइकन इम्प्रुभ गर्न सकिदैन त्यसैले आफू कहाँ छु अनि कतिसम्म मैले जानेको छु भनेर थाहा पाउनको लागि मैले बारम्बार आफूलाई टेस्ट लिनुपर्छ है बारम्बार आफूलाई टेस्ट लिनुपर्छ अनि मैले आज हजुरहरुलाई एउटा सल्लाह दिन्छु यदि हजुरहरुको इन्स्टाग्राम छ भने इन्स्टाग्राममा एउटा अकाउन्ट छ क्याम्ब्रिज इंग्लिश भन्ने क्याम्ब्रिज इंग्लिश अकाउन्टले विभिन्न खालका ग्रामेटिकल एन्ड भोक्याबुलरी रिलेटेड पोस्टहरु राखिरहेको हुन्छ जस्तो म एउटा स्क्रिन शेयर गरे क्याम्ब्रिज इंग्लिश है लर्निङ इंग्लिश विथ क्याम्ब्रिज भन्ने छ म चाहिँ अब क्याम्ब्रिज एसोसिएटेड स्कुल कलेजहरुमा काम गर्ने भएको भएर क्याम्ब्रिजलाई अलि बढी फलो गर्छु यु अल्सो क्यान ट्राई दिस अकाउन्ट एन्ड यु सी 3 ways to improve your grammar भनेर यसले दिएको छ क्यान यु सी दिस इन द स्क्रिन
सर के नाम हो
Can you see in the screen Cambridge English यहाँनिर देख्नु भएको छ नि फोनबाट अलिकति जुम गरेर हेर्नु होला यसमा चाहिँ कसरी ग्रामर इम्प्रुभ गर्ने भन्ने कुरालाई यहाँ राम्रोसँग दिएको छ त रिडिङ इज अ फ्यान्टास्टिक वे टु सी ग्रामर युज्ड इन कन्टेक्स्ट कसरी कन्टेक्स्टमा युज भएको छ कन्टेक्स्ट भनेको के हो त भन्दा विषयवस्तुमा कसरी प्रयोग भइरहेको छ हेर्नुपर्छ व्हाइल रिडिङ पढिरहेको बेला यतिकै पढेर हुँदैन पे एटेन्सन टु द ग्रामर द्याट्स युज, जस्तो कुन भर्ब युज भइरहेछ, कुन एड्जेक्टिभ युज भइरहेछ, कुन प्रिपोजिसन युज भइरहेको छ, कसरी क्वेसन सोधिरहेको छ हैन, कसरी एन्सर दिइरहेको छ, कसरी चाहिँ नटहरू युज भइरहेको छ, एनओटी नटहरू नेगेटिभ सेन्टेन्समा, त्यो कुरालाई ध्यान दिने पढ्दै गर्दाखेरि। अनि त्यसपछि के गर्न सकिन्छ, यु क्यान मेक अ नोट है। नोट टेकिङ त मैले कति पटक भनेको छु, पर्सनल नोट त बनाउनै पर्छ भनेर। यु क्यान मेक अ नोट अफ एनी न्यू ग्रामर एन्ड रिसर्च अबाउट इट। जस्तो केही नयाँ कुरा सेन्टेन्समा अनयुजुअल कुरा भेटियो भने त्यसको बारेमा खोज्ने, के गुगलमा खोज्ने, अरू बुकहरूमा खोज्ने, त्यसरी चाहिँ एकदमै छिटो र राम्रो तरिकाले युज गर्न सकिन्छ। र अब पढ्ने र रेकर्ड गर्ने कुरा त भइहाल्यो। अब दोस्रो स्टेजमा आउँछ युज इट, कसरी प्रयोग गर्ने। रिमेम्बर टु प्र्याक्टिस युजिङ द ग्रामर यु हेभ लर्न्ड इन रियल लाइफ। जस्तो कुनै एउटा न्यू भोक्याबुलरी पढ्नुभयो, त्यसको पास्ट फर्म अलिकति कन्फ्युजिङ लाग्यो, खोज्नुभयो, त्यसलाई आफ्नो सेन्टेन्समा युज गरेर एउटा डायरीमा अथवा भोक्याबुलरी ब्याङ्क अथवा नोटमा राख्नुभयो भने के हुन्छ त, यसको प्रयोग हुन्छ। अनि प्रयोग भएको कुरालाई दोहोऱ्याउँदै जाँदाखेरि, भोलिपल्ट पर्सिपल्ट दोहोऱ्याउँदै जाँदाखेरि यु विल बी मोर फ्यामिलियर विथ इट। अनि लास्ट बट नट द लिस्ट, अलवेज गेट द राइट फिडब्याक फ्रम द राइट पर्सन। इट डजन्ट निड टु बी टिचर अल द टाइम, इट क्यान बी यर फ्रेन्ड अल्सो। जस्तो अनेस्टली आफ्नो साथीसँग म साँच्चीकै इङ्ग्लिस इम्प्रुभ गर्न चाहन्छु, तर आई निड अ सजेसन फ्रम यु, क्यान यु प्लिज हेल्प मी भन्ने खालको डिस्कसन साथीसँग फर्मल्ली इन्फर्मल्ली गरेर आफ्नो मिस्टेक छ या छैन भन्ने कुरा कन्फर्म गर्न सकिन्छ। कहिलेकाहीँ साथीसँग सल्लाह गर्दा दुवैजनाले मिस्टेक गरिरहेछन् भने दुवैजना मिलेर करेक्ट गर्न सकिन्छ हैन। अब मिस्टेक हो कि होइन थाहा पाउनको लागि पनि कहिलेकाहीँ फेरि एक्सपर्टसँग सोध्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। सो यु क्यान गो फर द टिचर अर द ल्याङ्ग्वेज एक्सचेन्ज पार्टनर टु करेक्ट यु, एन्ड गेटिङ फिडब्याक इज द राइट वे टु इम्प्रुभ यर ग्रामर. So these are the few methods that one can improve their grammar very quickly. Okay, I hope these tips will give everyone the clear idea about it. अब म सर र आजको सजिलो क्वेसनहरुको एन्सर डिस्कस गर्छु है त। आजको क्वेसनहरु त्यति धेरै गाह्रो थिएन, तर अलिकति मिक्स्ड खालकै थियो। इफ यु सी द ओभरभ्यू अफ द रिजल्ट शेयर्ड, 8.69 इज द एभरेज। अझै एभरेज त्यति स्ट्रङ चाहिँ छैन, अझै राम्रो हुनुपर्ने त्यति राम्रो छैन। कतिजनाले चाहिँ 15 मा 15 पनि ल्याउनु भयो, त्यो एउटा मिस्टेक मैले नगरेको भए अझै अगाडि नै थाहा हुने थियो। Thank you so much for reminding, and I apologize for the mistake. So let's discuss the answers. Have you visited Pokhara? Ever? हुँदै हुँदैन, already हुँदै हुँदैन, already मात्र भन्दा answer complete हुँदैन। Okay, so not भन्दा पनि हुँदैन, त्यही भएर not yet is the right option here. Okay, so it has to be a kind of complete clear response to the question. So not yet is the response to the question here. Now the better team, we lost the match. अब यहाँनिर despite being the better team, despite of being चाहिँ यसमा हुँदैन है। किन of being हुँदैन त भन्दाखेरि, despite being the better team directly suggests about the team's quality, but despite of being the better team, of comes with noun phrase independently. Being the better team is not the kind of noun. Being the better team is the process, right? Despite being the better team is more appropriate. That's why this is the right answer. अब यहाँ अलिकति झुकिने कुरा थियो, जेरन्ड को युज आयो, अनि त्यसपछि अफ प्रिपोजिसनल फ्रेज चाहिँ साउन्ड्स गुड तर रङ इन ग्रामेटिकल युज, यसलाई ध्यान दिनु पर्यो। अनि अर्को छ she looks as if she is going to be sick. As if she is going to be sick. Okay, she might not be sick, but she looks as if she is going to be sick. She might be tired. That is the situation. You aren't allowed to use your mobile, so there is no point in leaving it on. It's no point wrong. It's no point wrong. There is no point to leave it on wrong. In leaving it on is right because it is continuously on. So continuous tense or gerund form of leaving it is more appropriate here. I want to be a teacher when I grow up. यो त धेरैलाई सजिलो नै भएछ। त्यस पछाडि he told me that he had been working. So यसलाई मैले करेक्सन गरे। 87 answers are correct now. पहिला यसमा एन्सर थियो which I corrected in my own. Did you speak to Jasmine? No, I have hardly seen her. Okay, seen her को कुरा आयो, पहिला त देख्नु पर्यो नि त, भेट्नु पर्यो नि त बोल्नको लागि त। So hardly is the right option here. Is Janak as tall as Karan? Is Janak taller than Karan? Only sounds good, but when we are comparing two nouns, we always use is, tall is. Okay, so taller than भएको भए पनि हुन्थ्यो, तर that छ फेरि यहाँनिर हैन, यस्तो कुराले झुक्क्याउन सक्छ. So he is interested in learning Sanskrit, and we would never have had the accident. See, would never have, would plus B1, if you hadn't been driving. Okay, would have plus B3. So had been is the past perfect tense. So this is conditional type 3, and most of you have selected the right answer carefully. Very good. They have put speed bumps on the road to prevent accidents. Avoid accident भन्नु मिल्दैन, prevent accident भन्नुपर्छ, किन भन्दा avoid भनेको completely त्यतातिर जाँदै नजाने हो. अब accident is the kind of situation that happens coincidentally, कसैले पनि जानेर गर्ने कुरा होइन. त्यही भएर prevent is the right option here. Okay, avoid भनेको जान हामी avoid गर्न सक्ने कुरालाई avoid भन्न सकिन्छ, तर accident cannot be avoided. It is accidental. Word itself is accident. So prevent is the right answer here. I expect a reply to my letter in the next few days. Expect is the right option. Why are you so hungry? Oh, I didn't have breakfast this morning. So this is how one replies when they talk in conversation. To school yesterday. Did you walk to school yesterday? Because it talks about the past, and did is the auxiliary verb used, followed by base form of the verb walk. We arrived in China 2 days ago. The country and the arrival in that country is used with preposition in. So that's how the today's test is aimed. So if you have any question, you can put your question in the chat box. केही छ कसैलाई सोध्नु मन लागेको? Oh, thank you, Nitish. Yes, Zenisha. रोशन कुमार, हजुरको मोबाइलबाट होला, अब यहाँनिर इन्टरनल मेमोरी कम भएर पनि त्यस्तो समस्या आइदिन सक्छ. एकपटक त्यो अननेसेसरी टेम्पोररी फाइलहरू सबै रिमुभ गरेर फोनको मेमोरीलाई अलिकति सहज बनाएर. अनुदीप सिंह, इङ्ग्लिसको ग्रामर स्ट्रङ बनाउनलाई कुन सिलेबसमा बढी फोकस गर्नुपर्छ सर भन्नुभएको छ. इङ्ग्लिसको ग्रामरलाई स्ट्रङ बनाउनको लागि पहिला टेन्सलाई एकदमै स्ट्रङ बनाइदिनुस्, किन भन्दा टेन्स राम्रो भयो भने टाइम अनुसारको भर्ब युज गर्न जानिन्छ. त्यस पछाडि अरू पार्ट्स अफ स्पिचहरूलाई चाहिँ राम्रो स्ट्रङली प्रयोग गर्नुस्. त्यस पछाडि चाहिँ बल्ल अनि त्यसपछि कन्जक्सन, कनेक्टिभ्स, कन्डिसनल्स, भोइस, रिपोर्टेड स्पिचतिर जाँदा हुन्छ. सो फर्स्टमा पार्ट्स अफ स्पिच र टेन्सलाई एकदमै एक्युरेट वेमा रिभाइज गर्नुपर्छ. ओके अनुदीप. ought to पनि modal verb नै हो. Okay Zenisha, ought to is the modal verb that is used generally in a sentence for expressing something that you expect will happen, probables and kind of things, like he ought to be home by 7 o'clock, or he shall be home by 7 o'clock. Okay, he must be home by 7 o'clock, he has to be in home by 7 o'clock. This ought to say generally should, shall, will, जस्तै मोडल भर्बको रूपमा युज हुन्छ है. We ought to complete the syllabus on time and we ought to prepare for the examination. यसरी पनि ought to लाई युज गर्न सकिन्छ. अनि यसमा चाहिँ which is noun भनेर आशिकले सोध्नु भएको छ. पर्सनल अनि त्यसपछि ट्राइबल. ट्राइबल चाहिँ नाउन हो कि जस्तो लागिरहेछ मलाई. एकपटक कन्फर्म गरिहाले है त. कमन नाउन हो उनीलाई चाहिँ. Yeah, especially in South Asia. Tribal is the member of community. Tribal भनिन्छ यसलाई, member of community, कुनै community को. So tribal is the right answer here. Poll result भन्नुभएको छ. ल poll result 98 votes so far. Okay, ल सबैले देख्न मिल्ने गरी म शेयर गरिदिन्छु है त. Okay. Okay, एकचोटि फेरि ओके रोशन लिङ्क गरौँ न लिङ्कलाई एकछिनसम्म ट्याप गरेर कपी गर्नुहोस् त्यस पछाडि लगेर ब्राउजरको जस्ट वेबसाइट राख्ने ठाउँमा इन्टर गर्नुहोस् त आई प्रिफर टी टु कफी टु इज द राइट अप्सन दिएको अप्सनहरू मध्ये रोड भनेको त इपिक पोएम हो नि लिरिक पोएम कोइलीले गाउने गीत जस्तै भन्ने अर्थ बुझिन्छ yes yes it is poetry Ode to Nightingale भन्ने पोएम कतै पढ्नु भएको छ कि I can't figure out answers to the questions. I can't figure out answers to the questions. I can't figure out भनेको understand, solve, arrange, exercise. Solve भन्दा उपयुक्त होला. Sarita Thakur, tense. Tense is the time. And Bob, that refers to the time. Okay, before we go, I would like to share you one very important information between would rather and had better. कहिले एकदमै कन्फ्युजन हुन्छ स्टुडेन्टहरुलाई यो जहिले पनि rather सँग would हुन्छ भने better सँग had हुन्छ. Notice that the contracted forms of had and would are the same and that I apostrophe D can be I had or I would. So we need to look at the context to see what it means. If there is rather, it is I would. If there is better, it is I had. In question tag, this question can be very tricky. I'd rather lie than hurt you. Okay, wouldn't I? I had better tell the truth, hadn't I? त्यसरी चाहिँ गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है. Okay, somebody was calling. Please, you can put your question if you have any. I will take questions for 2 minutes, then we will wrap up the class. Two र towards को difference सोध्नु भएको रहेछ एकजनाले. Two is used to describe the moment of the destination. I am going to पोखरा. त्यसरी destination को कुरा गर्छौं. Whereas towards is used to refer the direction, not the destination. I am going towards the north. त्यसरी चाहिँ जान्छ. Are you not ashamed of your misbehavior? Chinese मा त लगभग के भनेको छ जेनिसाले. Chinese मा त लाग्छ कि केही नै. Oh, the Chinese. अब Chinese मा the कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दा if you are talking particularly about the situation of those Chinese people, then we say the Chinese, the Nepalese. तर अब चाइना मात्रै भन्दा चाहिँ आर्टिकल लाग्दैन, Chinese मा चाहिँ the लाग्छ. Okay, thank you so much for the participation everyone. Next week सम्म त हजुरहरुको लगभग अब SE result पनि नजिक आउँछ होला. I hope you all are very much confident about it. Until the time, make yourself more comfortable. Enjoy the time of freedom, not going to school, not doing assignment, not listening to the problems of teachers and parents. So utilize your time and read your best and prepare yourself for the examination. Thank you everyone. See you again. Yeah, maybe. Okay, thank you everyone. Take care and read, record, revise, and come up with the genuine questions so that we improve ourselves in the class. Thank you. Take care. ओके रोशन, यसलाई कपी गरेर राख्नुहोस् अनि पछि गर्न पनि मिल्छ।